kinase hypothesis. As in the case of photosynthesis, the production of ATP molecule takes place in the non-cyclic photophosphorylation. Non-cyclic photophosphorylation. Non-cyclic and cyclic photophosphorylation. So this hypothesis explained by Peter Mitchell in the year 1961. As in the presence of sunlight in the chloroplast, the thylakoid system is the membranous system which is present in the chloroplast that has two membrane, inner membrane and outer membrane. On the thylakoid membrane there is a presence of a photosystem 1 and a photosystem 2. Photosystem 2 absorbs the light radiation at a 680 nanometer and photosystem 1 absorbs the light at a 700 nanometer. So while sunlight hits on a photosystem 1, the chlorophyll A molecule gets excited and releases 2 electrons. The released electrons were transported to the accepted from a plastoquinone. Meanwhile, this plastoquinone transferring its electron, absorbed electron to the cytochrome B6F complex. It transports the proton from stroma to lumen. The transported electron from cytochrome B6F complex to plastocyanin, then plastocyanin to PS1. So here, at the time of photosystem 2, light absorbing time. Additionally, the complex system, the oxygen evolving complex system associated with the photosystem 2, working in presence of light and with the cofactors metal ions Mn2 plus and Cl minus ions. Water molecule going to splits into all hydrolysis of water or photolysis of water. It releases hydrogen ion, 2 electrons and a half photon molecule. The electron flow replaces the last electron from a chlorophyll A molecule of the reaction center in a photosystem 2. So that the proton ion concentration in the lumen will increase due to two reasons. One is photolysis of water, another one is proton pumping that may leads to an electropotential gradient across the membrane. Inner membrane become more positive, outer membrane become more negative. So this may be overcome or this may be neutralized by a transport of express ion from lumen to the stroma again to the F0 F1 protein complex. So this F0 F1 protein complex associated with the ATP synthetase enzyme. The proton motive force while the moment of proton across the F1 protein complex activates the ATP synthetase enzyme while ADP plus inorganic phosphate combine to form a ATP molecule. Some of the express ions were used to synthesize a NADPH molecule through the NADP reductase enzyme which is associated with the FMN-FRS complex that is associated with the photosystem 1. So photosystem 1 receives an electron from a downhill movement from photosystem 2. Meanwhile, it also able to absorb the light energy, get excited and releases electron. The electrons were carried through FMN-FRS complex finally to the NADP molecule plus hydrogen ion combined to form a NADPH molecule. Hence the components required for the chemiosmotic hypothesis as of Peter explained by Peter Mitchell. Photolysis of water is the most important reason, and another proton pump. That proton pump majorly plastoquinone and F0 F1 protein complex. Additionally, membrane that is present in a thylakoid and ATP synthetase enzyme. So at last one ATP plus and NADPH molecules are synthesized. So this is especially occur in the case of non-cyclic as well as the cyclic process of only ATP will be produced. While in non-cyclic photophosphorylation, additional to ATP, NADPH molecule also produced. So these produced ATP and NADPH molecules used in a dark reaction to synthesize the sugar molecule.